Good afternoon, this is Melissa with thestockswoosh.com, and tonight I'm going to talk to you about the Golden Gap course. If you're interested in more information, you can contact me at Melissa at thestockswoosh.com and go to our Facebook page and like us on the Stock Swoosh. So the next Golden Gap class is March 9th and 10th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. The tuition fee for the course is $15.99, and the sign-up deadline is March 7th, which is Thursday, right before the class. If you're interested, please contact me at Melissa at thestockswoosh.com. The course description is a course on how to strategically find, pick, and play stocks that are professional bearish gaps. That is what the class is about. So why take the class? To take the class, the reason to take the class is to find trades like this. This was MN, this was a gap. To be able to rate the gap, to know to play this symbol on the day to make this move in the stock red. That's the reason to take the class, to learn how to trade gaps. To learn gaps in and of themselves. Here was a gap this week. This was Vivus. This was just yesterday. It was a beautiful gap. To just learn about gaps and how to pick them is a reason to take the class. Also to learn when a gap is good, okay? So to learn when a gap is, that's a reason to take the class. Also to learn when a gap is good is another reason to take the class. This was a good gap that happened in February. It was pay. It was a very, very good gap. So was Vivus too, by the way. And another reason to take the class is to learn when a gap is not good. This was Target. This was today. I said this isn't great. I said this isn't great. It has a move in it, boom. And then it's either going to bounce into the move or it's going to flip up before it goes. And I said it was going to set up sloppy. And as it turned out, it did have a short in it early in the morning into this tail, and then it flipped. And it just wasn't good. It just wasn't good enough. It just didn't rate high enough. And therefore, I stayed away from it. I never traded it. Another reason is to learn how to get great entries. Like this one here. This was the pay trade. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful entry in the 1-minute chart in this thing in the first couple minutes of the day, the high of the day, the top right in here. Start to look for this. You see immediately the weakness. This is 930, 931, 932. I'm in this at 933. This is a great entry on this trade. Also learn when to hold trades to target. Some trades should not be held to target. I can tell that they won't go there. And some trades can be held to target. Pay, the target was $18. And we knew it was going to go to the target. I knew it was going to go to target. I could tell the way it was trading, it was going to work and go to the full-on target on the day. And by the way, actually $16 is the swing trade target on this eventually. But, you know, for now, the gap that played out on the day, this day, on the 21st, the target was $18. And you'll learn when to hold these things to target. It's good to know the targets on every gap trade. Some will get there and some days some won't. Some will go beyond the target. And also in the gap class, in the Golden Gap class, I teach how to play the swoosh. Here's a swoosh that happened on DG back in December. I teach how to trade this play. This is my signature play. It's an amazing play and has huge moves on the day in the stock. The stock actually ran to $42 on the day, and the entry was in the 45s, in the high 45s. So there was a $3 move if you took the swoosh move and the swoosh play in this. And learn how to take size and make more with small stops. This was Vivus. It's very important to be able to know the entries on these things, and that is what I teach in the second day of the class. The first day of the class is how to rate the gaps, all the 26 points. The second day is how to enter the trades, the entries, and exits. So here was the Golden Gap play in Vivus. The entry time was 9:31. The price was 11.93. The stop was over 12.05. The risk was 12 cents on 3,000 shares. It was $360. The target, really, after I knew it got underway, I knew it wasn't going to get to the full-on target of $9.86, $10 on the day. I said $11 max on this. So if you held it to the target on Vivus, it was $27.90 was a profit. So the risk to reward was really just fantastic. Okay, absolutely fantastic. I try to make anywhere from 8 to 9 to 10 to 12 to 13 on these big plays. And actually, I'm looking at this here now. This was not quite 10. I was using 13 for the ad. With the ad, the risk to reward was 13. But just with the normal pet play and no ad, let me just see what it was here. Normal play and no ad, the risk to reward on this was 8 to 1. So I did do an ad in this play. which I'm not going to go over in this presentation, but there was an ad in this that paid 13 times the risk amount. And that's something, again, I also teach in the class. I teach the ads. So learn quality stock picks and what that will mean for your profitability. Quality is so important in trading. If you want to be profitable, then quality matters. It matters because if you want to trade with size, you will need to have precise entries and quality gaps. It really has to do with the quality. And you need to learn how to make money consistently trading. And my Golden Gap class is so specific and detailed that if you follow it consistently and do not deviate from that, you will make money. Consistency has a lot to do with booking the money. Booking the money first thing in the morning is so important, and that's the great thing about gap trades. Then you're green, then you've got your day in, you can figure out what to do after that. You can stop, you can go to the gym, you could take another play, or you could do another trade in the same stock. Do not let good trades turn into losers. This isn't a good thing. You always have to be booking money. Make sure you book money every day that you trade. So why take the course? To learn a strategy, which is my Golden Gap strategy, that offers momentum moves in stocks each day. And we're looking, it depends on the range of the stock, but we're looking for a big move of that specific stock on the day, whatever it is. It depends on the symbol, what that would be. Also, the reason to take the course is to learn how to trade gaps because they're very profitable strategies to trade. And to learn a consistently profitable strategy, which is gaps, because they happen a lot in the market. And when they do, they force an action by people that own the stock that have to sell out of it. And that's what's causing the stock to go red. And this happens on a consistent basis. Also, to learn how to pick which symbol to trade on the day, and to learn how to enter the stock and figure out the targets. This is very important. A lot of people have an issue with this. Not only do I put the targets in the room of the stuff I'm trading, I also put the resistance areas. That is something unusual, but I find it's important and I write it every day on my sheet. And I can teach you how to do this in the class. A 26-point rating system for gaps is the structure of my whole strategy. I look at 26 points on a daily chart of a stock to determine what I'm using to rate it and which stock symbol I'm going to play. I say, let me look at this daily chart. Does it meet this criteria, this criteria, this criteria? The points use math and science in conjunction with technical analysis to analyze the price patterns to choose which stock symbol and the gap to trade in the day. 26 points is a lot of things to look at to rate a stock. It is a very detailed system. This is one of the reasons, of many reasons, that my system is so great. And it's the reason I named it the Golden Gap, because it's like finding gold once you learn these 26 points. So it's finding gold every morning to trade. That's your objective. That's what you do. You rate the gap. You find something that rates 20 points or higher. Not every gap will rate 26 points. Once it starts to get around 22, 23, 24, 25, those are really, really, really good gaps, and they will work well. Anything above 20, I'm trading. Ones that are under 20, 18, 19, 17, I stay away from, or they don't work until later in the day, or sometimes they don't work at all. So what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Learn the system. Start making money now. The market doesn't wait for anyone. The bottom line is, if you want to make money, start making money now. Get motivated. Get motivated to improve your life. Get motivated to do something to improve the quality of your life. And that might mean learning a new strategy trading, or just learning trading altogether. I can teach beginners how to trade. I can teach sophisticated traders how to trade this strategy. And those of you that already know the basics of trading will pick it up really fast. So this is about getting motivated to trade stocks to make money. It's how motivated are you to make money? What type of commitment are you willing to make? Are you willing to commit yourself to taking a class, to taking 2 days, just 2 days out of your week to learn a course and spend $15.99? That's not that big of a commitment. Gosh, some people commit way more to class periods as far as time and money and energy than just 2 days. And it's so much information in 2 days. It's an enormous amount of information in 2 days. And the quality of the information you get for the price is unbeatable, quite frankly, in this industry. So the Golden Gap is the class. The Golden Gap course teaches a 26-point rating system to find the best gap to play each day. This 2-day seminar also teaches 6 different plays. Each play teaches how to enter and exit a gap trade with precision. The play is important because that is how you make the money. The Golden Gap course also teaches how to play the swoosh and what a swoosh is. So learn what to trade to make money each day in the market. Remember that this is what it's all about. And the great thing about the Golden Gap class is The gaps can be entered and traded as intraday day trades. You can also enter the gap as a swing or core trade based on the rating system, based on the point system, to take it as an overnight on a swing or a core basis. Because these gaps, when they rate high, make new changes in trends of the stock that can run into the next target area, whatever that happens to be, which you'll learn how to figure that out. But you can hold them overnight or trade them intraday. The system is so precise and so detailed and so terrific that when a gap rates high, when it is a quality golden gap, it will actually change the direction of the stock for days and weeks to come, and you can play them for bigger moves. And so it's a great way to actually invest money for yourself for even long-term off investments, for savings. So the big thing that I teach people about the golden gap is you really only need one strategy. You really only need one play. You need to start making money. You need to believe in the person that is teaching you, which is me, and I'm a great teacher. You need to believe in the market, and most importantly, you need to believe in yourself. Do you know that I have people that love my strategy and love me as a teacher, but gosh darn it, they don't believe in themselves. And I try to motivate people the best I can, but ultimately it's up to you. It is up to you. You need to believe in yourself. And that's one of the reasons I devised this class called Wealth Manifestation. It's a trading psychology class. I recently wrote the class to help develop people to gain more confidence, motivation, and more belief in themselves. It is so important. And I'm actually offering that special with this class in March to take the Wealth Manifestation class for free with the Golden Gap course. Remember, a complete system to use to trade is what the Golden Gap course is. It teaches you the 26 points to rate the gap on the first day. The second day teaches you all the entries and all the exits. It teaches you the swoosh play. And so it teaches you a complete system to use how to trade. And we also go over candlesticks. I go over how to read candlesticks, which is very important. You've got to have all the pieces of the puzzle together if you want to make money trading. You can't just have 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 10. You have to have everything. You got to know it all. And gosh darn it, you know what? It has to be good. It has to be good. Not only do you have to have everything, but it needs to be good. It needs to be quality, just like we're talking about. So a complete system to help you make money is what the Golden Gap course is. And the class is March 9th and 10th. It's $15.99. It's from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. It is a professional bearish gap system. If you are interested in signing up, please contact me at melissa@thestockswoosh.com. And as I was saying, there's a special offer for March. All new students of the March 9th and 10th Golden Gap class will receive for free the Trading Psychology class, Wealth Manifestation. It's 2 classes for the price of 1. This is a great deal as well. I did the first class on this Wealth Manifestation on Sunday, and I received a lot of good feedback from it. A lot of good feedback, which I appreciate. And do you know that I barely talk about trading in the class. It was designed to assist traders with their views about money, okay? That's how I initially went forth to write the class and design it, but it turned out to be so much more. So much more. And it's a very exciting class that I'm excited to have more people take, which I know people will now with this March class. So I'm offering this class for free with the Golden Gap class in the month of March, on March 9th and 10th. So go for it. What are you waiting for? Learn how to trade gaps, learn the Golden Gap, sign up for the class, make money in the market. There's no time like the present to change your life and to start to become profitable as a trader. So you have to go for it. At a certain point in life, you've got to be willing to take risks. You've got to be willing to take risks if you want to become successful in life. There is no way to become successful without taking risks. There just isn't. And do you know that the people that take risks, that believe in themselves, and take risk and believe in themselves are the ones that really make things happen? I know because I'm one of those people. So a little piece of advice, going for it can pay off in the end. It can pay off with your trading. You've got to believe in yourself. So have a great night, everyone. And call me if you're interested in signing up for the Golden Gap class, or email me at melissa@thestockswoosh.com. Thanks and have a great night.